Hi guys, so today is our L day in our alphabet countdown, and we know that L makes ooh, remember? Ooh, tongue out, okay? And for L day, there's a couple things we're going to do. We are going to build with Legos, okay? Maybe you want to have lemonade or a lollipop, okay? But we're also going to talk about something new in reading. Not necessarily new, we've talked about it a little bit before, but this is called the main idea and detail. So I'm going to stop showing myself so we can watch a quick or go through a quick PowerPoint on what is main idea and details. Do you know? If you know, tell me what is main idea and details? So you guys are going to become reading detectives. And it says good readers look for clues to help them understand what they are reading. So do you remember last week we used our magnifying glasses? You guys are going to be reading detectives. Hold on, having a little bit of difficulty getting to the next slide. So the reading detectives are looking to find the main idea. So a main idea is what the story is mostly about. So if we look at the book Stellaluna, we read this book at the beginning of the year. What do you think this book is about? Do you think it's about a circus? No. Do you think it's about a little boy? No. Do you think it's about, I don't know, a frog? No, it's about a bat, right? And probably about Stellaluna. Okay, so one way we can find the main ideas before reading, and that's by looking at the pictures. We can think about the main idea while we're reading, and then after reading, we can reflect and kind of say, that was the main idea or that was not the main idea. So before reading, we can look at the title, we can look at the text features, and we can think about what it will be about. Is it fiction or nonfiction? Okay, so fiction would be like a storybook, nonfiction would be informational, like Amazing Bats right here. So during reading, we can look for repeated words. So that's a word that they would use over and over again. We can look for pictures, ideas, and the information it's telling us about. If we look at this book, well, yes, we know the main ideas about bats. We can tell from the pictures. After reading, we'll discuss what is the most important idea about the topic. How does the character solve their problem? Okay. So some books have a message in the story about like cooperation or sharing. And sometimes in storybooks, the main idea is not as evident. It's not so easy to find. So we'd have to do that after reading. It's a skill you'll work on a lot in first and second grade. Okay. So I'm going to stop our video. Let me find where it went. When spring comes. And this is by Kevin Hanks. He's a really, really good author. Before spring comes, the trees look like black sticks against the sky. But if you wait, spring will bring leaves and blossoms. If you wait, spring will make the leftover mounds of snow smaller and smaller and smaller until suddenly they're gone. Before spring comes, the grass is brown. But if you wait, spring will turn it green and add little flowers. If you wait, an egg will become a bird. A seed will start growing. Spring comes with sun, and it comes with rain, and more rain, and more rain. Do you like mud? Do you like puddles? I hope you like umbrellas. Before spring comes, the garden is just dirt and empty. But if you wait, spring will push green shoots through the dirt to fill up the garden. And spring will call out the willows and new kittens too. Spring can come quickly or slowly. Its mind changes a lot, but when spring is finally here to stay, you will know it. And there will be buds and bees and boots and bubbles. There will be worms and wings and wind and wheels. You will feel it. You will smell it. You will hear it. When spring is finally here to stay, you might think you are done waiting, but you are not. Now you have to wait for summer. And do you remember our season song? Yeah, that's what that reminds me of. Okay, give me a second while I cancel this out. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is your skill work. So your skill work is called Color the Details. So remember, the main idea is what the story was about. So when we just read our spring book, the story was about spring, okay? And it listed all the different things about spring. And the details that let us know about spring were maybe the birds and the flowers and the melting snow, okay? So this skill work says read the main idea. Color in the details that support the main idea. So the main idea is called In the Springtime. So you're going to look through these pictures and decide, does this support it being springtime? So if I look at this picture of the little girl building a snowman, would that be something that supports springtime? No, probably not. That would be better suited for a winter page. Okay. So again, you're going to look at all these pictures and decide whether they'd be for springtime or maybe a different season. So we have a girl playing in the rain, splashing in a pool, bears waking up to go find something to eat, a bird building his nest, raking leaves, planting flowers, flying a kite, bears hibernating, and birds feeding the birds. So think about these pictures. You're going to color the ones that represent spring, and then the other ones don't color. But I do want you to do your best coloring with this work. Okay. Then after, because today is L Day, maybe you could build something spring out of Legos. Maybe see if you can build a flower or an umbrella. How cool would that be? All right, I will see you guys tomorrow.